Hi guys, it's Stacy and I'm back with another Snowman in January or Snowmen in January. Snow Angel. um this is being hosted by Nancy from Handy Scandy. I will link her information down below. Also, this will be my Saturday morning makes for this week, and I will list it's hosted by Jill Norwood. I will list her information down below, and these are open collabs for anybody to participate in. I'll leave all the info and hashtags down below. If you're at my channel and you've been here before, you know that I love to color. I use Copics, I use colored pencils, watercolors, and that's my jam. What you saw was me bringing in the Sandy Allnuck hex chart. I really find it helpful, and it helps me pick out some of my colors. Right here, what I have is some real-time coloring for you. I want you to see how slow the process takes, and then I sped it up. And maybe I should have left a little bit in there for you to see, but really it's a slow process. I believe this is sped up to 20 times. It took me probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours to color just this image. That didn't include, the other elements of the card. That's what I like doing. It's what I enjoy most about card making is coloring the images. So if you enjoy that, you'll enjoy my channel. But hopefully, whether you're a colorist or die cutter or whatever you use in your crafting, you'll get something from my channel. And if you prefer that I put the card together first and put the coloring at the end, let me know. I can do that too, but typically I just film in the order that I go in, and that's the way I edit it. All this is a new process to me, so and you also seen a scratch piece of cardstock there, and I was testing out colors, and I use the same color combos over multiple times throughout my cards, and sometimes just laying them down in different amounts, or maybe I'm not sure how they're going to look together. Did you see that? It's because I want to test out whether I'm going to like the blend. And it also has to do with your cardstock. I mentioned this in my last video. I mean, cardstock, the paper that you use makes a big difference. So this little darling stamp is not, image is not, I don't have the stamp. I had this where I bought a lot from someone, a local woman that was moving and sold her craft room to me many years ago, and I found this image and more in there. So I can't tell you where it's from, but I know I've seen this image before. I tried to look it up by doing a reverse Google image search. Couldn't find it. I found the image, but no name. So if you know the name of this stamp set or who it's from, please leave it down in the comments below. I would love to purchase this stamp and just have it because it's cute and put it on display in my craft area. So I think that this could be colored as a little snow angel, or it could be colored as a little Gingy holding a snow man. And I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to recolor this image and visit it again, because in the beginning, I don't know if you saw that I had multiple images there of her, and I just think she would be darling done in different ways. So this card, what I did was I colored with the Copics first, and now I'm going to bring in my Faber-Castell Polychromos pencils. And I like to use colored pencils to add a little more depth and detail in my shading. And hopefully you guys are getting the numbers here, the colors if you're interested. If I didn't leave it long enough, you can use the pause feature, or you can even slow down the video. I'll try to do better at maybe freeze framing it or listing it down below, but I didn't keep track of, typically I'll set my supplies aside and keep track and put them in the description. I didn't this time. So I apologize for that. Hopefully, if not just the colors, maybe you learned some different little tips. Right here I'm coloring in real time, and then I'm going to speed it up because the process takes a long time, but I wanted to show you that it takes a while to color these images. And also, on this one, I didn't choose to use Gamsol, and you can use baby oil, you can use mineral oils, and you could test them out. It's really cool because you can almost get a watercolor effect, and it becomes very pigmented when you take Gamsol or baby oil to your colored pencils. But because these polychromos are oil based, they don't have as much of a sheen as the Prismacolors. And I use Prismacolors all the time. I think this is my first time using these polychromos on a image that was Copic colored first, and I loved it. It didn't have the sheen. You have to build up the layers a little bit more, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I love the texture it gives. So if you want to, color pencils, you can layer and layer and layer, and you can get different textures. The Gamsol will blend out those textures, but it's beautiful in its own way. And I will probably do one with Gamsol at some point just to show you that method too. But I had a lot of fun coloring this little darling snow angel. And I'm just going in and I'm slowly touching up the areas and building it up. And as you saw, I had sharpened the pencils because it's really, for me, important to have a sharp tip on the pencil because, for one, it's going to be a finer point. You're going to get able to get in those little details a little bit better, and the color lays down better, believe it or not. Now I'm going to take a warm gray here. I'm going to touch up the fur on her coat. Gosh, she's just so cute. And did you see the little, transition from one scene to the next? Hey guys, I'm learning a little bit more and I'm trying. Now this is some paper that I got at Joann's recently, and there's Lawn Fawn heart dies. Use whatever you've got in your stash. I can't even remember that one. It's old Hobby Lobby clearance Sizzix dye. That right there is from Simon Says Stamp. I don't know if they carry it anymore. I don't remember the name. I got it in a Black Friday box a couple years ago. I'm just using the heart in that Sizzix set there. And there you can kind of see there's a Hello Bluebird and stamp set. And I'm using the sentiment out of there. And I'm going to go ahead and heat emboss that sentiment on that pink heart with white embossing powder. Boy, my cardstock like sucked up the embossing ink. It was strange. And this is, I believe that's like, is it Strawberry Slush or something like that from Stampin' Up? I mean, I've had it. I bought it in that lot, and she had so much Stampin' Up product and all the cardstock. And I recently rediscovered some beautiful colors and cardstock because I went into my garage and I said, I'm gonna start seeing what I have. And there was this beautiful, all these different shades of cardstock, but it just sucked it up, and I'm not quite sure why. I mean, if anybody knows, let me know. That was Vintage Photo, I think, and I decided that I wanted to kind of antique it. I wanted to tone it down. I wanted to make it look more vintage, more prim, not so bright. I want those bright colors because I like bright cards, but I also wanted to tame it down and give it the vibe of the image I was using. And I think that using these colors that are a little bit brighter and different, like the teals, the blues, these corally pinks, and even that gold cardstock with almost like an origami heart is kind of what it reminds me of. And that is white glitter pin and gear cardstock from Walmart. I love this stuff. It doesn't shed. But I thought those were able to give like more modern touches to the card with still having that prim style. So I get to combine my love of brighter colors with the prim look. And I put some glossy accents on there, guys. I'm sorry I didn't get all of what I did. I put Spectrum Noir on the star, her cheeks, the little heart on the snowman, and then I put glossy accents over the star. And let me tell you, it looks like glitter. It looks like glitter, and it really shines. And then I got some gold star confetti that I had in my stash, which is from Michaels, and they're like foil stars, and I spaced those out and attached those. And I think that tied in the gold heart in the background with the vellum and the glitter, and I think it's balanced well with the different designs. You let me know. Hey guys, this is it. I hope you enjoy my process. I hope you enjoy my videos, and if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.